Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Searles Field. Today we have a home opener for the Houston Baptist Huskies women's soccer team. They'll be facing crosstown rival University of Houston Cougars. Both teams come in after losing their exhibition matches. Houston Baptist lost to UTSA by a score of 1-0, where University of Houston lost by a score of 2-0. Starting lineup for the Huskies: in goal we have Alanis Guevara, defender Cameron Beal, defender Bryce Reynolds, midfield/forward Avery Cortez, forward Noor Abukishk, midfielder Talon Rizzo, forward Sabria Spencer, midfielder Whitney Johnson, defender Megan Rickert, defender and midfielder Bailey Beakey, and forward Gabby Rodriguez. Starting for the University of Houston Cougars, in goal is going to be
number 12, freshman midfielder from San Antonio, Texas, Taylor Rizzo. Number 13, senior forward from Brompton, Ontario, Sabria Spencer. Number 27,
starting in the goal for the University of Houston Cougars is going to be Rachel Estopar. Defender, number 2, Nolan Packard. Forward, Amy Nguyen. Forward, Desiree Bowen. Midfielder, Lauren Flowers. Defender, Caitlin Wild. Midfielder, Madison Soleil. Mia Braskia. Defender, Emma Clark. Defender, Madison Fulp. Defender, Julissa De Pauli. And defender, Cassidy Formanek. We join for the prayer and the national anthem. Captains are meeting with the refs as we prepare to start the game. The Houston Cougars from 2017, last year's team, finished with a record of 7-9-1 with a 3-6 conference record. And the 2017 women's soccer for Houston Baptist finished the season with a record of HBU will set things off for the kickoff. And we're started here at Soros Field. Ball's kicked upfield and quickly knocked out towards the far sideline. After U of H takes the ball away, they push the ball forward onto the far corner. They're looking to set something up across the middle. It's blocked and cleared out by a defender. Ball is miskicked and is close to the sideline, and a contested header. It's going to stay with HBU for the throw-in. Cougar player is okay with after running into a pole on the sideline. Throw-in goes to forward Sabria Spencer, who taps it off to number 10, Nor Abukishk. It goes out of bounds for a Cougar throw-in. Ball is quickly taken away and pushed forward. Looks like it's going to be no problem for the goalie for the Cougars.
It's hard to see. Sometimes I'll be like,
Ball is out of bounds for a Husky throw-in. Throw goes over Sabria Spencer's head. Ball is contested for. Ultimately won by the Huskies and pushed towards the right side. It was stolen away quickly by a UH defender. Some contested balls on this near sideline keep going back and forth between each team. Huskies are able to defend that ball out of the middle of the field. Both teams are looking for a little bit more control of the ball. That ball is kicked up midfield. Sabria Spencer's got some time. She puts it up on goalie, but very easily caught. That ball is headed forward into the near the Husky 18, but it's cleared out of bounds. And there's an offsides call on the Cougars. That'll go to the Huskies here with 42 minutes remaining in the first half. That ball is corralled by the Cougars. They are able to knock it out of there and kick it up midfield, but aren't able to do anything with it. And it goes out of bounds for a Husky throw-in. A whistle comes in. Cougar coach wants to check a player for an injury off the offsides or penalty on the header.
Our player said that.
Coming in for the Cougars is going to be Kalea Callahan. He's going to replace number 28 Cassidy Formanek at defender. Huskies with the throw-in, goes to Sabria Spencer. A little back and forth action on the far sideline. And they're playing down in the corner looking for a cross. And it goes out for a goal kick? Possibly no. It's going to end up being a corner. So the first corner of the game is going to go to the Huskies on the far sideline. Corner comes in and it goes out for a goal kick. Plays it to the far side on the short to the defender. Ball's passed up, trying to get it in behind the Huskies defenders, but they are able to stop it before it gets through. Fighting for it on the sideline, and it goes out for a Husky throw-in. More back and forth action on the ball. Ends up with a U of H defender. She quickly loses it to a forward by HBU coming in behind. They play it up to Sabria Spencer in the corner. She tries to cross it in the middle, and it's headed out by a Cougar defender and placed into the midfield. A through ball in up on the left side. She's got space. She's going to press forward and look for something in the middle. She passes off, shot goes high, out for a goal kick. Ball's played to Beakey on the left side, short. She plays it up to Gabby Rodriguez, and it goes out of bounds for a Cougar throw-in. We'll take this time to bring in defender for U of H that went out to injury, Cassidy Formanek, and come back in the game. Throw-in goes long towards the middle of the field, bounces off the defender's chest, and Beakey with a clear. She plays it back, and they hit it up to the forward Sabria. Forward for HBU is calling for the ball, but they do not see her. Slide tackle for Sabria Spencer. Ball goes out for a Cougar throw-in. Throw-in goes upfield towards the middle. After it rolls off a couple of a defender and the forward, it gets dished off. And Megan Rickard clears it, goes into the Cougar half. Goalie's able to control it and dishes off to the defender. Ball stolen by the defender, but quickly won back by the Cougars. Cougars have the Husky defenders up, but aren't able to get the ball behind them. Ball's hit out of bounds by a Cougar defender for a Husky throw-in. Throw-in goes to Sabria Spencer once again. She plays it down to the corner. Cross comes in low, deflected by the defender. They keep battling on the near sideline. Throwing for the Huskies. Goes back into that corner, looking for space to clear it across the middle here. Comes in. Sabria Spencer has a hold of it. Shot's deflected. Looks like there's a foul here on the Cougars. That's going to be outside the 18. So Huskies will have a set piece here. Huskies have 3 players on the ball as the Cougars set up their wall.
Hold your line with the wall.
Tipped off. Shot goes on goal. That's going to be a goal for the Huskies. Looks like number 9, Avery Cortez, with the shot and the goal. So with 34 minutes left in the game, the Huskies score the first goal. Cougars play the ball forward, but it goes out of bounds for a Husky throw-in. Cougars win the tip off the header. Looks like they're going to try to slow things down a little bit and set it up. That ball is deflected. It's going to stay with the Cougars. She tries to throw it down the sideline. Controlled by the forward, number 7. Ball's in the corner. Ball's cleared toward the near side and kicked out of bounds. The Cougars will retain possession. Ball's kicked high in the air and it's going to go out of bounds and stick with the Cougars once again. A little penalty on the Huskies here. Cougars will retain possession. Since the goal, they've had the ball in this part of the field. So they look, maybe put together a set piece. They kick it to the near side. Looks like they're trying to get a cross off. Near side, out off the Huskies. It's going to be a corner for the Cougars, their first of the game. Ball comes in. It's headed, not cleared yet. It's in the box still. Cougar player kicks it towards the far corner. They're battling for it, but it goes out for a goal kick.
So you can see both. Don't just face the corner flag. Here we go, Fulton, we're missed. Maddie Fulton, you. Here we go, Maddie Fulton.
There's 32 minutes remaining in the first half. Huskies lead by a score of 1-0 against the University of Houston Cougars. Ball's played forward. Ball deflected off the Cougar forward and gets into the other half. Rodriguez looks like she controls it down the sideline but is unable to keep it in bounds. There'll be a Cougar throw-in on the far sideline.
You're good there? Okay, we're going to hit a 60-yard ball. As it comes closer, then you get wide. Good. Wild. You don't need to see it. Just put it here for her. You get it? Put it here for her. You don't need to see it.
Ball down the far sideline. She's got room. She tries to play it off towards the middle. Far side ref calls offsides on the Cougars. Looks like Cougar players caught offside after the deflection off the Husky defender. That ball is placed forward. Nothing hard for the goalie there. She's able to pick it up and play it out. Plays to the far sideline. Headed up the line. And goes out of bounds. It'll stick with the Cougars. Comes to throw and comes to the far side. Looks like it's going to be cleared out, but Cougar defender forward steps in front of it. Back and forth action in the middle of the field here. Cougars end up with possession down the sideline. Looks like the Huskies are trying to play through their forward, Sabria Spencer. A taller forward, she is able to use possession to set up passes to her other forwards. That ball is played forward. Sabria Spencer is able to get by the defenders, but will she have enough time to make a move? And it doesn't look like it. Ball rolls up to the goalie. She's able to pick it up for an easy stop. Cougars play it back to the goalie. The ball put up on the middle straight at the goalie. Not much trouble on that one. Really brings the ball up and looks like she's going to try to place one up towards the goalie or the defenders for the Huskies. Cougars retain possession of the ball and plays it towards the near sideline as she pushes up, looking for a through ball. Ball's played back towards the far sideline. So Cougars trying to get some space here to maybe make something happen across the middle inside the 18. Huskies kick it out of bounds, so it'll be a Cougar throw-in on the far sideline. There's 28 minutes remaining in the first half. Score remains 1-0 HBU. That ball's put into the corner. Cougars forward crosses it, but there's no one there for the head in or the foot. Goes all the way across to the near sideline. They retain possession. That ball across doesn't get cleared at first, but on second touch is able to get out, but Cougars will keep the throw in. Ball tries towards the middle of the field. No one there. Defender for the Cougars able to win that ball. Plays it back into the corner once again. Cross comes in. Guevara with the catch. No trouble there. Huskies look to just put the ball into the other side of the field and make something happen off the defenders for Cougars. At least get the positioning battle. It goes out for a HBU throw-in, and we're going to have a sub for the Huskies.
Number 8,
Autumn Wildung come in for Knorr at the forward position. Battle off the throw-in here. Ball's placed towards the far line. Goes out for a goal kick. Rodriguez unable to get there. Ball's hit to the near side to the freshly in the game Wildung. She has played down into the corner. She cuts across and beats the defender, plays it off to Sabria Spencer, unable to put it in the goal. No penalty. We're gonna have an injury timeout. Gonna be 25 minutes remaining in the first half as we check on Sabria Spencer in the box. Sabria Spencer able to walk off on her own power. Spencer will stay in the game. And we start the clock once again. Ball's played back towards the middle after a few deflections. A possible handball here and there. It's played to the far side to Gabby Rodriguez. She's got some space. She stops the ball, looks to play it back towards the middle a little bit. Slide tackle comes in. Good play by the Cougar defender as they take possession, put a through ball to the middle. Cleared by Rickard. Cougars retain possession on the sideline for a throw in here. Comes in quickly. They try to push it upfield. The ball's played towards the middle. Goes all the way through for the goalkeeper, Guevara. Ball's played towards the far to the near side, the Cougar half. The ball stolen away by the Husky defender and played forward to Sabria Spencer. She looks to try to make a move on the defender. Cougar defender taps it, but it goes towards Husky forward. It goes out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be another corner for the Huskies here. Three minutes remaining in the first half as the corner comes in to the far side. Cleared out without much danger by the Cougars here. They try to maintain their possession. Some contact there on the far sideline, but it's all clean. Good physical play there by the Cougars to get possession of the ball. That pass is taken away by the Husky defender and almost tried to play forward, but is intercepted. Ball through towards the corner. Looks like some space for the Cougars. It's deflected and out of bounds for a throw-in. Rowan comes in towards the box. It's playing up over the top. It's a lot of trouble inside the box and cleared, but stays on that part of the field. Cougars with a throw-in. There's going to be a sub. Reed Morrison is coming into the game for number 20, Madison Fulp. Ball's played in on the far side. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick, HBU. Three headers and it's into the Cougar side of the field. It's kicked towards the sideline. There's nobody there. Ball keeps being played down that far sideline. Kicked towards the middle once again. That ball's played up. It's one-on-one right there on the box. Second defender is there. Shot goes over the goal, out of play for Huskies goal kick. Looks like the Cougars have been trying to advance the ball down the sideline before coming into the middle of the field so they can dish off to their forwards and give them some space on the outside. They've had a couple of dangerous chances, but nothing has fallen through for them so far. Missed touch there for the Cougars, and it's ball is placed on the far side here. The goalie kicks it out of bounds, and it'll be a HBU throw-in here. Minutes remaining here in the first half. Ball is played into Sabria Spencer and easily is taken away by the Cougar defender. Now let's see if they can get out of their side of the field. Missed touch, but a good pass there by number 9. Unable to finish it though. Cougar goalie swallows that one up pretty easily. Missed touch by the Huskies is able to give Cougars possession on their side of the field. The foul right there on the Cougars and it would be Husky ball. So Berea fighting for the ball midfield. A lot of fight there for the possession. Ball's played up to Wildung. She tips it back. She's trying to make a play herself. She's got space. Trying to look for somebody across the middle here. Ball comes in low, and the goalie's able to scoop it up pretty easily. Cougars are looking to make a couple substitutions here before the first half's over. Ball played in the corner by Wildung. It's kicked out of bounds. Defender Beakey is going to come up to make a throw in. See if she does her patented flip throw here. Ball comes in towards the middle and deflected out. It'll be a corner for the Huskies. This goes off the Cougar defender. About 16 minutes remaining in the first half here at Searles Field. Huskies lead by a score of 1-0 against the Houston Cougars. Ball's played in and quickly cleared out by the Houston Cougar defender. They retain possession on the sideline. Good battle, but the throw-in will come in for the Cougars as 3 subs come in. Number 8, Natalie Anderson. Number 15, Angela Forthuber. And number 25, Sevy Cole are all coming in for the Cougars here at the end of the first half. Throw comes in. It's headed back towards Beakey. She clears it forward towards Spencer. So Spencer kicks it out, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cougars.
Hey, listen for it. She stood behind her when that ball was hit.
Goal kick comes in towards this near sideline. After a couple headers, that'll occur right in front of us here. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Husky throw-in. Throw comes in, but it's kicked out of bounds by Sabria Spencer. Cougars with a quick throw-in. A penalty there on Rickert. It's going to be Cougar ball. 14 minutes left on the clock here in the first half. Ball comes back in towards the middle of the field. Looking to pass it off. Somebody get some space for a shot here. It goes back towards this near sideline. Looks like they're going to control it towards the corner and try to look for a ball inside the 18. It's taken away by the HBU defender. Kicked out of bounds, and it'll stick with the Huskies here. Ball's played back towards the goalie, Guevara. She kicks it up forward, but it's quickly retained by the Cougars with a low shot on goal there. Guevara is able to scoop it up relatively easily. Guevara with a kick comes in right at midfield. It bounces forward into the Cougar half. Headed out of bounds, and it's going to stick with the Huskies. Rickard coming in for the throw. Ball's played in across the middle. Cougar goalkeeper Estepar is able to make the snag. There's quite a bit of contact there between her and Gabby Rodriguez. We're going to have somebody check on the goalie here. Goalie seems to be fine. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of her a little bit. It was an awkward collision as she was going up for the ball. Man. Here we go. Fight for the ball on the far sideline. Huskies maintain possession. Sabria Spencer's got some space in front of her. She plays it past the goalie, puts it on goal, and it is in! Goal, Sabria Spencer. With 12 minutes left in the first half, the Huskies take a 2-0 lead. Sabria played the ball to herself, got some space, went around the goalie, and was able to put it in the back of the net there. Huskies are going to bring in a sub here. Bring in number 3, Catalina Elwanger. She's going to come in for Sabria after the goal. Looks like Autumn is going to go to the far side, and we're going to shift a couple of people around. Cougars play the ball up quickly. Got some room there. Just played back. Huskies have possession of the ball. They retain possession as the ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in. It's kicked down the sideline. Doesn't look like anybody's there, but it's going straight, so it doesn't look like it's going to go out of bounds. It does right before the corner. It's going to be a throw in for the Cougars. They play it on this near sideline and kick it back towards the middle of the field. Running down the sideline here, almost all the way to the corner. Ball is cleared out, back all the way down to midfield almost, and out of bounds for a HBU throw-in. Cougars have possession in the Husky half, but it goes out of bounds. The missed touch, and it'll be a HBU throw-in. There's 10 minutes remaining in the first half here. HBU leads U of H by a score of 2-0. Ball's played in towards the far sideline. Wildung takes possession but loses it to the defender. There's a fight for it in the corner. Goes out of bounds for a Cougar throw-in. Takes it quickly. Misses her mark. After a few deflections, goes out for a Husky throw-in. The battle for it right there in midfield. Cougars play it back, try to get some space to set up their offense here. Played out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Cougars. They're going to bring on two subs. Number 11, Olivia Lee, and number 19, Katekin Bubb, coming in here with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. The ball's headed out of bounds and is going to stay with the Cougars. Played towards her feet, kicked back to the defender. She's got space in there and play the ball up towards the middle. Defender falls down, but the ball tips actually right to her. She's able to clear it out. Husky midfielder able to play it through, get it to the corner to Gabby Rodriguez. She crosses it low, and it's easily intercepted by the Cougar defender. Ball goes out of bounds after a deflection. After a deflection, it's going to go out of bounds for a Husky throw-in. Out of bounds once again, Husky throw-in. Played up to Rodriguez, and it's headed out of bounds. 7 minutes left on the clock here. Ball's kicked out of play for a goal kick for U of H. Looks like Cougars are going to bring in one more sub here before the first half. Penalty in the midfield of the header. It's going to be a Cougar ball here. Got to make something happen pretty quickly. There's 6 minutes left on the clock. Ball's played up. Husky defender able to corral forward. Let the ball go out for a goal kick. Substitution for the Cougars is going to be number 22 midfielder Sydney Dusek. She replaces Mia Braskia. Guevara plays it to the far side short, and it's kicked forward, but the Cougars are able to intercept the pass. It's stolen away by HBU. Let's see if they can keep possession. Ball's played towards Gabby Rodriguez in the middle. Battle for the ball, won by the Cougar defender. HU plays the ball forward to Autumn Wildung, but she's offsides. 5 minutes remaining. Ball's played out of bounds. Cougar throw in. About 4 along the sideline. Cougars take it towards midfield. Play it to the near side. Playing one-on-one here. She plays it off, but straight to the defender who kicks it forward on the sideline. Cougar defender takes it for a throw-in quickly. It's going to go out again for another Cougar throw-in. Throwing on this near sideline. And it goes out once again for another Cougar throw-in. Played back towards the middle. It's taken away by Gabby Rodriguez in midfield. Cougars able to take it away from her. Goes up to Guevara, who lets it roll to roll some clock off here with 3 minutes left. Header comes back just on the HV side of midfield, but it's going to be their ball on the throw-in here. A Cougar throw-in on the far sideline. Physical play on the far sideline, and there should be a penalty on the Cougar defender. Towards the middle, Cougars are able to get it, but Beakey clears it towards the middle. Rodriguez has a run on it. She can't take it away from the Cougar defender. Ball's cleared out towards the far sideline. It's going to go out of bounds for a Husky throw-in. Ball deflects off the Husky and goes up towards Gabby Rodriguez into the corner, and the ball is played towards the middle. Estepar is able to pick it up. A little drop kick doesn't make it very far. There's a minute remaining. Rodriguez has the ball in the middle. She plays it towards the outside to Wildung, but she won't be able to get there in time. Goes out of bounds for a Cougar throw-in. Plays it short. Looks like Cougars are going to try one more chance at getting a shot on goal here before the half. They played forward towards the middle. After a few deflections, they maintain possession, put it down towards the corner. They got some space here. Ball comes low across the middle. Shot goes off the forward's foot on top of the goal for a goal kick. There's 10 seconds remaining. So it looks like the Huskies will just walk at the half here. At halftime, At Sorrells Field, HBU leads the score by 2-0 on the crosstown rival University of Houston Cougars. 2 first-half goals here for the Huskies, one by sophomore midfielder Avery Cortez and one by senior forward Sabria Spencer, as they take a 2-0 lead into the half. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Starting now.
So we join you back here for the second half at Soros Field. Houston Baptist Huskies lead by a score of 2-0 against the crosstown rival University of Houston Cougars. Cougars will start off with the ball here in the second half. U of H was able to put 4 shots up in the first half, none on goal, whereas the Huskies were able to put up 6 shots with 5 on goal in the first half. So the Huskies have put their shots more on target here tonight, but that's without saying the Cougars did have some good opportunities there in the first half. Huskies play it from the midfield and it's intercepted on the far side. Cougars take their time and play the ball back, get some space here. Good passing. Ball's deflecting and goes out of bounds for a Cougar throw-in. He throws it down the sideline towards the forward. It's played back and forth. The Cougars retained possession, put a through ball to the forward. They battle for it, and it's cleared out by a Husky defender. After a few deflections, the Cougars are able to take the ball. And the ball is kicked on goal. It goes out of bounds, though. It's going to be a goal kick for HBU. Ball's played outside. This will be a Husky throw in here. Excuse me, it's going to be a Cougar throw in. Throw in on the far sideline. Battle for it. Possession is going to stay with the Cougars here. Throw-in's quickly taken. Ball's played forward through the left side, but unable to connect on that pass. It's going to go out for a goal kick for HBU. Ball goes out, it's going to be a Husky throw-in. Huskies push the ball forward. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be on the receiving end of that. Goalkeeper for the Cougars picks it up. Ball's played forward. After a header, there's a battle for it. Huss is able to come up with it. It's played forward again, but there's not anybody there to receive it. The Cougars play back to the goalie. It's deflected towards the middle of the field. Rodriguez with the ball, but there's no one there for her to get the pass to. As the Houston goalkeeper picks it up. She plays it short to the near side here. After a couple feints, defender takes it upfield herself. It's going to be a penalty here. It's going to be on the Huskies. It's played towards midfield. They try to switch sides here. Cougar falls on the ball here, and Wildung takes it up. She's pressing forward, trying to make a run. There's going to be a penalty here on the Cougars. Be a yellow card on the Cougar defender. Looks like first score of the game, Avery Cortez is going to take the free kick here. Ball's played into the box. Cougars cleared out. Now battles to retain possession here. Ball's after a little miscommunication, Cougars try to play it through. Forward, but awkward pass in the middle. Ball's played up forward for Gabby Rodriguez. She's got room, but she's able to get past the defender. The defender kicks it out. It's going to be a throw in here for the Huskies. Cougars play it forward to the midfield. She wins it over the Husky defender, plays it forward. Small collision at the ball there. Huskies able to get it out towards midfield. Pass is intercepted. Intercepted once again. Back and forth action here. Start the second half. 39 minutes remaining in the game. Huskies lead by a score of 2-0. Ball's played out, but it's going to be a goal kick for HBU. Ball's coming to this near sideline. It's going to be out of bounds on the Huskies. Cougars are going to take a quick throw in, trying to put pressure on the Cougars here. Cougar player taken down by the Husky defender. It's going to be a free kick here. We can take anything we're hearing from the coaching staff for the Cougars. They're going to take their time here and try to set up a set piece. Ball's played low in, but it goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
Hey, that can't be a shot. You gotta put that in there. Come on. Hey, that's selfish there. Come on. Put it to the back stick. If you're on top of 18, that's your shot.
Ball's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna be a Cougar throw in. She plays it back towards the midfield as they try to switch sides here and go towards the far sideline. Ball down towards the corner. Cougar forward able to get to it. Plays it back and it's deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cougars. Short passes here, trying to set up a cross. It's going to be deflected off the Husky defender for a Houston corner kick here with 36 minutes remaining in the game. Ball comes in, it's looking towards the far side, goes over everyone. Beakey running for it in the corner, and it's going to be challenged here. Hard to see what happened there. With the player standing up on the bench. Looks like it's going to be a Husky ball here on a throw-in. Cougars get possession, and they're trying to play it towards the middle. Little cutback. It's stopped and intercepted by the Huskies. The ball's played forward. Guevara picks it up just before Cougar forward could get there. We're gonna have a time stoppage for looks like to be a cramp for the Huskies. We're gonna bring on a trainer real quick to check on her. Looks like the Huskies are going to bring on a sub here at the next stoppage. This will be second goal scorer for the Huskies. Sabria Spitzer's going to come back on. No challenge by the Huskies off that goal kick, and they're able. Cougars are able to take possession. Huskies battle for the ball here. Intercepted by the Cougar defender. They try to play it towards the middle. It's taken away by the Huskies. They play towards the middle. A good touch by Wildung, but there's a Cougar defender slide in front of it. Kick it out of bounds for a throw-in. Ball's played back through in Husky territory. Guevara looks like she's going to take it herself. Cougars are going to play the ball back here to their goalie. Cougars play it forward. Defender comes straight at the Husky defender. And the ball is intercepted. Gabby comes up. Was unable to get there in time. The Huskies retain possession here. Ball is played out to the far sideline. It's hit across. Nobody on the other end. That ball goes out of bounds. Here comes the sub for the Huskies. Sabria Spencer's going to come in for Gabby Rodriguez. And for the Houston Cougars, number 8, Natalie Anderson's going to come in for number 16, Mia Baraskia. Cougars have possession on the sideline. Battle for the ball. They're going to call a penalty on the Cougars.
Bryce, get your 10. Kevin.
Okay, just a little more diligent at the position, right? Pitch over a little bit.
Ball's played in towards the box. Too close to the goalie there. The Huskies aren't able to get a head on it. And the Cougars are going to press up here after the header puts it onto the far sideline. It goes out of bounds and it's going to stay with the Cougars. Ball's played in, and Guevara is able to deflect it and corral it. Good ball in there by the Cougars. Guevara just able to get to it on the far side. Cougars are going to bring in a couple more subs here in the next stoppage. Cougars take it down to this near sideline, try to put it towards the middle. It's going to go out for a goal kick. We have 2 subs coming on for the Cougars. Number 2, Nolan Packer. Number 17, Emma Clark, both coming in here. Ball's fought for in the middle. HBU wanted a high leg there. They aren't going to get it. Doesn't go out. It's going to be a corner kick for the Cougars. See if they can start something up here in the 29th minute. It's remaining in the game.
Relax, no! Let Nolan have it! Natalie! Flowers! One of her! All the way! Natalie! There you go. That thing comes all the way through!
Cross comes in. It's going to be towards the near post. It's not cleared out totally yet. And now it is. It goes to this near sideline. Cougar racing for it to keep it in. She does. As they set up their offense here, Sabria Spencer deflects the ball, plays it forward. That shot goes off the side netting there. It's going to be a goal kick here for the Huskies. More shots here by the Cougars in this half. They just haven't found a legitimate chance to score. Their shots have been just off. Ball's played in towards the middle. Tapped. Cougars get the ball at the top of the 18, looking for some space to get a shot off. That ball stolen and cleared away by the Husky defender. Ball's played up towards the top half of the 18 on the far side. Try to cut back to make something happen. Ball's in the air. Cougars come down with it, put a shot on goal, but Guevara is able to snag it pretty easily there.
Hey, how long is it gonna take? Every time she gets it, every free kick. They've been wasting time since 3 minutes of the first half.
26 minutes left in the game. The Huskies have the ball in midfield. They play it to the far side in the corner. Bottom's got some space to put it in towards the middle. It's headed back out towards her, and it's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in. Subbing in for the Huskies is going to be number 24, Emma Dewar. She's going to come in for number 3, Catalina Elwanger. Whistle for the throw-in comes in. Plays it in towards the box. It's headed in the middle and goes in for a goal. The Huskies score once again with a tipped header right over the top of the goalie. So the Huskies lead by a score of 3-0 here with 25.5 minutes remaining in the game. That one's got to be a crushing blow there almost for the Cougars, as they've not been able to get a legitimate shot on target here in a while. Most of the shots that have been on goal have been relatively soft, and the ones that have just missed off target have been the shots that have really had a chance to do anything. The Cougars play the ball to the far side. Huskies take the ball there on the far side, and Sabria Spencer running down the sideline, cutting it towards the middle, trying to find somebody to play it off to. Puts it in the middle, but it goes straight to the Cougar defender. And she kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here. Cougars just need a little bit more space inside the box here to be able to get off another shot. Whenever they've had good positioning, HBU's been able to step in and deflect shots or make it hard for them to have space to get off a clean one. Cougar defender clears it towards the middle. Huskies are content to let it go all the way to Guevara in goal. She picks it up. She kicks to the middle of the field off the bounce. See who gets the header. Played off to Sabria here. She's got room. She plays it up towards the freshly subbed in forward. The slide tackle goes, and the ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Throw comes into the 18 inside the box. Some fight for it. Ball comes in towards the middle. Cortez puts a shot, and the goalie's able to step in front of it. Goalie gets a good lengthy kick. Multiple subs coming in here for U of H, and one coming in for HBU. Cougars play towards this near side, look to play back towards the middle. It goes all the way to the goalie. She's able to catch it. 22.5 minutes here left in the game. Huskies still lead by a score of 3-0. Ball's played towards the middle. Huskies still have a chance. It's 1-on-5, and she's unable to get past the goalie there. She had space. She had a chance to score there, but tripped and fell and was able to recover enough to get a better shot off. Good save by the goalie. Huskies play back to Guevara. She picks it up. Ball is kicked towards the middle of the field. Bounces and the header's won by the Huskies. Sabria plays it towards the far corner. Wildung racing defender for the ball. She wins. She tries to cross it low, deflects off. It looks like it's going to be a corner here for the Cougars. So 4 subs coming in for the Cougars. They do a mass sub. And coming in for the Huskies is going to be number 10, Noor Abu Kish. She's going to come in for Autumn. Played towards the near post. It's deflected back out of the 18 towards this near sideline. It's going to stay with the Huskies here. By Cortez. She puts a shot towards goal. It's going to go wide for a goal kick here by the Cougars with 20 minutes remaining in the game. Well, it's played towards the near side. After deflected off the Husky forward, she tries to play it off, but it's straight towards the Cougar defender. Ball's played back, and the Cougars are now pressuring a little bit here. They're bringing players forward. They got to make something happen pretty soon here to get the momentum in their favor. Defenders are up. Ball comes through. It's deflected towards the Husky forward. She plays it back towards the middle to Spencer. He's looking for somebody to dish it off to. Rodriguez battling on the sideline, plays it back towards the middle. Excuse me, that was Abishki. Cougars end up winning the ball. Play it towards the middle here. Trying to get a long through ball into number 2 here on this near side, but I don't think she's been able to reach it.
Wild, get across, Natalie, get across. Walk him in. Come on now. Fine, Reed. And up and in. We got to take chances. We're 2-1 here. Doesn't matter. We're fine.
Throw comes in after a few headers here. Ball's kicked out by a Husky defender. That's going to go out of bounds. throw comes in. Some short passing. Some stout defense by a Husky defender forces the Cougars pass back to get some room here to set something up. Nobody able to get to the end of that pass, and the Huskies are going to take a throw in on the far side. 17.5 minutes remaining. Ball goes out. It's going to be a Cougar throw in here. Battling there in the midfield. Looks like the Huskies have pulled some forwards back a little bit here. Contently just trying to keep the Cougars off the board here. Ball's played to the outside, looking for someone across the middle. The low pass comes in, goes through, kick comes on, and it's going to go in for a Cougar goal. Ball passed through one forward and got through to the second one, and she's able to put that ball into the back of the net. So with 16.5 minutes left in the game, the Cougars get one back here on the Huskies, and the score's going to be 3-1 to HBU. So the Cougars are able to find somebody on the back end of one of their crosses here and connect with something on goal. Had to say that was a pretty good cross there. They had multiple opportunities to score off of it. And that ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Cougar throw in. They look to try to take momentum here quickly. With a long throw in, and forward able to get past the defender, cuts it back and tries to play it softly to one of her teammates. Some short passing going around. The ball's put in towards the far corner. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. Ball's played forward. Goalie plays it off to the side here. Ball's headed back right at us here at the press box. Header from Beakey comes back. Nicely played there. Good touches by the Huskies. They're able to control that ball, and they play it forward to Sabria Spencer. She's able to clear out before it goes out of bounds. They're going to slow play it up here this sideline with 15 minutes left. Sabria kicks it towards the middle and deflects off a defender. Ball ends up going out of bounds and stay with the Huskies. Ball's played into the midfield. Cougars trying to play something to the far sideline here. The ball's played towards the middle. After a deflection, it goes back to the Cougar midfielder. She plays it into the far side here. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in. Two subs for the Cougars here. Number 7 and number 4. as well as in the third sub is going to be number 27 coming in here. HB able to clear that ball out. Cougars are going to try to turn around here. I see defenders playing tight with some backup. Ball goes out of bounds. We're having sub for University of Houston. It's going to be number 25. And the Huskies are going to bring on 2 subs here on the next stoppage.
As big as you can, Nolan. Get him in the box. Ian, get in. Ian, get in.
Ball's headed through, but cleared out by the Huskies. Ball's kicked back towards the middle of the field. Huskies able to hit it out towards the midfield, and Cougars play back to the goalie.
Gabby, where y'all going on?
I'm going on for 20. For 10.
Cougars are able to play it up towards their forward. She hasn't had a lot of space to work with the ball after the pass. There's been 2 defenders on her. As soon as the ball comes in, ball's kicked up towards the far side. Unable to connect on it. It's going to be a goal kick. So Husky subs, Autumn Wildung and Gabby Rodriguez coming in. And for the Cougars, number 19, it's going to be the defender, Kate Can Bub. .11 left in the game after that ball is kicked towards midfield. After the header, another header by Wildung towards Gabby Rodriguez. Both the new subs coming in, trying to make a difference here. Ball's played into the middle. A lot of contact and it's stolen. Some physical play going on here in the midfield. Ball's hit down the sideline. Ends up going out of bounds, but it's going to be Cougar ball. Throw in comes hard. They're going to look to try to make some cross across the middle here, but are unable to get to it. Ball goes out and it's going to be a goal kick.
Let's go, Noel. Keep it up. Well done, Zach.
Some battling on the far sideline. Another concrete, solid possession here in the last 10-15 seconds. After a couple of ricochets, it's going to go back towards the Husky defender. It looks like she's going to try to corral it out. It's going to go out for a goal kick.
Are you even trying anymore?
Hey, Daz and Amy, stay high on the center backs. Take chances, Nolan. Go higher, go higher, go.
Goal kick goes in towards the far sideline. Huskies able to keep it in, but it goes straight towards the Cougar midfielder. Plays it back and a shot deflected.
Referee will take the foul.
Cougars remain possession at midfield. They have almost all their players pushed up here, trying to get something before the 5-minute mark. 8.5 minutes remaining. This slide tackle comes in, it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick, penalty kick here, a free kick. Cougars are going to take their time, try to get a set piece going. Cross comes in. It's deflected. Guevara is able to come up with it. The Cougars have put a couple more shots on goal this half. Get their total to 4. One of them being the one that got them on the board here. They continue to play forward. Still unable to find a whole lot of space. Try to these low passes in the middle, and a shot comes on goal. Deflects off Guevara. It's still in the box, and the ball is finally cleared out by the Huskies. Dangerous opportunity there for the Cougars. They had their chance right there to get within 1 with 6 minutes and 55 seconds left on the scoreboard. They're going to stop the clock here for injury to forward Sabria Spencer. Multiple opportunities there for the Cougars. They tallied on 2 more shots on goal. Guevara able to make the saves.
It's not over. You got enough time. You got enough time.
Sabria able to walk off on her own power here. Looks like subs are coming in for the Huskies.
Hey, Des, stay away. We're throwing to the keeper.
Number 10 coming in. And then number 2 is going to stay on the sideline here and wait for the next stoppage.
Number 10, Norris.
Higher, Nolan, higher. Difference. There you go, right there. You're good.
Goalie kicks it towards the middle. It bounces into the midfield. Bounces around off a couple of players. He's going to go up towards the sideline towards Wildung. She's going to be off sides. It's going to be a Cougar ball.
Hey, I'm gonna just sit down. Yeah, please.
Unable to get anything started. They finally found a ball towards the middle with some space to do something. Cougars are doing a good job of holding possession here, giving them a chance to make some opportunities in the box. Ball goes out, but it's going to be off the Huskies. It's going to be a corner kick for the Cougars. Looks like number 16, Mia Brassia, is going to take it for the Cougars. See how they decide to play this. Looks like it's going to come near post. It goes back post, actually. Nobody on the end of it, and it's going to go out. It's going to be a goal kick.
Maddie Folk, win this header.
And the sub for the Huskies is going to come in. Number 2, Cayman Bill. He's going to come in for number 5, Carolina Gillespie.
Not gonna come this far, Maddie Folk. Higher. Maddie Folk, it's not gonna come this far. Get closer.
Guevara kicks, goal kick goes out of bounds. Cougars going to take it.
Next time, you got a big
There's
one.
4 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock here. Cougars going to have to get to work here, get some on the goal in the near future. Ball is going to be up towards the middle. It's going to go over the forward straight to Guevara if she picks it up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on.
Cougars head it down and get a good pass on it. They're going to play it towards the far side.
Got it, good.
Cougar race for it, gets it just before it goes out in the corner. Plays it back to her teammate, but the ball is stolen and kicked back towards midfield. But with the Cougars' numbers up, they have more players back and ready for a ball like that and are able to remain possession. Another ball comes in, ends up getting deflected by a defender, but Guevara is able to stop before it goes out for a corner.
Yes, or Nolan, either or.
3.5 minutes left on the clock here. HBU still leads by a score of 3-1. Cougars have a good chance here, but unable to get anybody on the end of that pass as the Huskies cleared out the box. That ball's cleared out. Cougars got to quickly get to it and turn it around. They're going to have a chance. That's kicked out of bounds for a throw-in. We're going to have a sub for the Cougars. 12. Caitlin Wild's going to come in.
Override, go Des, go Des. Let's go. Do it again, get it in.
Ball's headed out by Beakey. Cougars will just move down the sideline for another throw-in. Unable to get that ball down. Goes off the side of her foot out of bounds for a goal kick. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game here. Cougars win the 50-50 ball, play it up towards the middle. Good touch by the forward. Somebody on the other end of that pass, but not enough space for her to get it off to anybody. They still remain possession with the ball in the corner. She looks to cross it. They're going to call a foul here, and they're going to get Cougars a free kick back at the contact point after there was no advantage. Ball's deflected off the Husky players and go out for a corner. Cougars are sent everybody up except for one defender and their goalie here. Minute 10 left on the clock. Corner comes in, still in the box. Couple deflections. Cougars still remain. They put a shot on. It's not on goal and it's kicked out and cleared by the Huskies. Huskies steal the ball from the defender. Cut back middle. Plays a through ball. Cougars defender able to head it. They're trying to keep playing the ball forward, the Cougars are, and they're going to come up with it on the near side in the corner here. Trying to play a ball into the middle. Unable to have any space, and the Husky defenders kick it out for a throw-in. 20 seconds remaining in the game. Ball's deflected.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's your ball game. HBU Huskies able to hold off the U of H Cougars here in the home opener by a score of 3-1 at Sorrells Field.
HBU, once again, thank you for your attendance and your support.
And in a short few moments, we're going to have a post-game interview here with the coach and hopefully one of the Husky players. So we'll be right back after this.
We hope to see you there. Have a good night and please drive home.
All right, we're here with HBU head coach Misty Jones. The Huskies just defeated the Houston Cougars 3-1. Coach, just share your thoughts on tonight's game and what you saw from your team in their first game of the year.
I think it was exciting. It was a really good performance by us. The exciting thing is that every goal we scored was things we worked on this week in practice. So, when they can continue to do that and apply, everything that we've worked on, that's exciting. Very exciting for us. We're not always a high goal scoring team, so it was fantastic. We scored 3 great goals, so it's really exciting to be able to see that, come into play so early into season. We're also very thin in numbers and have some injuries, and so the girls just grinded it out, which, very proud of their effort.
So you've got a week till your next game. You've got that road trip to Arizona, Grand Canyon at Arizona. What are you looking for in the next week of practice heading into those 2 games?
We'll go back to film. We'll see the mistakes we made, the shots that, we allowed them. U of H definitely put on the pressure, to us the second half. And so we're going to need to, go back, kind of reevaluate some things, make sure our coverage is really good. So we'll, that'll probably depend on, our practice plans for the week will probably depend, a little bit on that. We'll continue to work on the things we worked on this week. The more chances we can get on goal, obviously, the better. So we'll continue to work on, those and just our overall team shape, and then integrating some of the younger players, continue to integrate them into the system.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations on the win, and good luck next weekend.
Appreciate it.